What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkshard of the YouTube Assassin, and we end the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we have Anubis as our normal mode god. What does that mean? Well, that means pretty simply that at level 40 you can begin these fights, and whatever level you are, Anubis will follow. So if you have just the base game, level 40 is the max, Anubis will be level 40. If you have all the DLCs and you're able to get level 55, Anubis will be level 55, as will his minions. Okay, at about 75, 50, and 25% of his health, he will release these minions that are tethered to his life. So as you can see, they've got those tethers. You break those tethers, you actually do damage to Anubis as well. Now, Anubis's hazards, his attacks, are going to be the flaming jackals that he has towards you. He also has those bone cages, which are pretty wild. And then he also has a wall of shadow and flame that he will throw at you. On top of that, there are rings and circles that fill with shadow and flame, and that's what actually happens to his minions. As you defeat them, they will all of a sudden become this circle of shadow and flame. You want to be careful. You want to keep yourself out of there. The bone cages actually try to mess you up and keep you in there as well. So just keep that in mind. If you do not see that bubble on Anubis's chest that you're supposed to be attacking, if you do not see it return, what it means is that there is another enemy that's tethered that is somewhere around there. So go try to find them, take them out, and then you'll see that bubble return. Anyway, what you're going to do is continue this fight at around 10% of his health. He will give up. Other things that you want to do, you want to avoid getting too close to him. As you can see, you take damage that circle that's surrounding him, and you don't want to go too far. The yellow circle outside is out of bounds, and you will have to start this fight all over again. For winning, you get 1,000 XP, you get 250 drachma, and you get a tier 1 god item. Now, I only get another 1,000 XP because I already have all the god items. So that's what it ends up doing for me. Next up, we have Sekhmet, and Sekhmet is our hard mode boss. Now, that means that your highest level, her and her minions will all be 3 levels higher than you. So if you're level 40, she'll be level 43, as will her minions. If you are level 55 like I am, which is the highest level once you have all the DLCs, she will be level 58, as will her minions. It's the same battle structure as with Anubis, except at the end he does not, or she does not, release any sort of quadruped enemies. They are all bipedal. Alright? One of the things that you want to do is make sure that you've got the right gear, especially against Sekhmet. By the way, her hazards, she's going to have a fire beam that she shoots from her head, and then it'll split off into 2 later on. She'll also throw fireballs at you, as you just saw, and then there's also a fire circle that she has. A circle will appear, it'll fill with fire. Now, as far as gear goes, what you want for melee is anything that will give you health on hit. As you're taking these guys out, you're going to have to get some energy back, some health, especially early on in the game or lower levels of the game where you don't have a lot of ability points or mastery points. It may be a challenge. On top of that, what you want as far as distance items, as far as bows go, you want anything that, like I have, does health on hit, or if you can't find anything like that, make sure that you've got something that does bleeding on hit or poison on hit. Those damage over time items will actually do as the description says. She'll either bleed out or she'll be poisoned and take some damage every couple of ticks. DOT is great for these fights. Now, again, at 10%, she'll give up and you will win. You'll get another 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item, which is kind of weird. Like, you would think that they're a hard mode god, it would give you more drachma. By the way, you could farm the gods. Anyway, at every town, every major town, you'll find the Nomad's Bazaar, you'll find Reda, and he sells certain items. You can buy carbon crystals, which will increase certain armors that you've got, or you could also buy a Hecka chest, which is basically a way of gambling, and you're able to either get a legendary or epic item. In this game, legendary items are better. You could also get duplicates of them. If you do, you could sell them off to him as well. Now, normally at around 8 p.m. Eastern, he will give you a brand new quest, but for some reason he's broken. So he's not going to give us a quest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a purchase of a Hecka chest and see if I get anything good. Here we go. And I've got an epic item, the Aegean Prince Shield, which I don't need, so I'm going to sell that off. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.